Tonight, confusion in a Las Cruces courtroom for the family of a teenager sexually assaulted by this man, the former Centennial High School theater arts teacher.
The boy's family and even his legal team stunned by what they learned today about 25-year-old Philip Hernandez's punishment. His family thought that was being issued today, but turns out a judge sentenced Hernandez last month.
Hernandez had sex with a 17-year-old boy who was a student at Centennial 2.5 years ago. When the story came to light in May 2014, ABC7 got the court documents. We learned Hernandez allegedly instigated the relationship, which started with giving the boy rides to school and eventually led to hugging, kissing, and sex. The documents state Hernandez became jealous when the teen began dating a girl from the school, and he allegedly spoke badly of the boy to other students.
Fast forward 2.5 years to today. A long, drawn-out ordeal for the boy's mother, expected to come to an end, is dealt the unexpected. The victim's family learned today he had already been sentenced. ABC7's Jamie Warren was there, and she explains in our top story, live from our New Mexico mobile newsroom. Jamie.
We're going to tell even the prosecution said that it was unclear that Hernandez had already been sentenced. But today here in court, the judge said that the sole purpose of this hearing was to determine his probation, which he decided would be supervised. And despite that, we still heard a tearful plea from the victim's mother.
I think he carried the burden around with him long enough and couldn't take it anymore. I don't know how he summoned the courage. When I found out, I was shocked and horrified.
Those are the words from the victim's mother that had no impact on Hernandez's sentence. Judge Fernando Macias told the courtroom the former teacher, who stood with no emotion, was already sentenced to 18 months probation last month. In the courtroom, Hernandez's attorney fought for even more leniency.
There's really nobody in the case that is asking for or recommending or showing any reason to have that supervision.
Mr. Stout, forgive me. It's an 18-month period. I'm going to put certain restrictions on him.
Are you relieved that it doesn't have to go to trial?
We wanted to go to trial.
For 3 years I've done all that I could, and this is much better than getting nothing.
While the victim and his mom remained calm afterwards, they fear Hernandez may target other children in the future.
His infatuation with my son makes me sick whenever I think about it. He knowingly took advantage of my son. These are not actions of someone who has a conscience. These are actions of a sick individual.
Hernandez did not speak during today's hearing. He is seeking to serve his probation in California.